Curiosity is a powerful force, driving humans to create, collect, and even sell some of the most peculiar things imaginable. The digital age, particularly the rise of online selling platforms, has taken this to new heights, connecting buyers and sellers for products that might once have seemed too bizarre to find a marketplace. If you thought the everyday things cluttering your house were just junk, think again, because someone, somewhere, might be willing to pay for them. Hi guys, I'm Andre, and welcome back to the channel. The first weird category is human nails, both fingers and toes. Platforms like eBay and more specialized sites such as Buy and Sell Feet exist to connect buyers, often with niche interests, to sellers willing to trim and ship their keratin creations. Sellers will carefully collect clippings of fingernails or toenails, ensure they're clean, and package them attractively, depending on the volume, condition, and even the uniqueness. Painted, extra long, or otherwise customized, sellers can earn anywhere from $10 for a modest batch to over $100 for rare or particularly desired specimens. Some buyers collect them as oddities, while others have unusual artistic or personal motivations. It may seem outlandish, but in the realm of online commerce, fingernails and toenails are just the beginning. Next, we have wigs and hair extensions, whether made from natural hair or high-quality synthetic fiber, constitute an enormous, thriving online market. But beyond the established industry for wigs, an underground trade exists, one that prizes unprocessed, natural hair, and even used hair weaves. Marketplaces like buyandsellhair.com and Hair Salon let sellers list their tresses, specifying length, color, thickness, and whether the hair has been treated. The most prized listings are for virgin hair, untreated, undyed, and never chemically altered. Sellers may receive anywhere from $100 for a shorter ponytail to upwards of $3,000 for exceptionally long or rare hair types. But the truly unusual subset is the trade in used weaves and hair pieces. Some buyers, motivated by sustainability, fashion, or other factors, turn to platforms like Poshmark or specialized beauty resale groups on Facebook or Reddit to pick up gently used pieces. Prices vary, but even pre-loved weaves may fetch $50 to $200, depending on quality and demand. The humble stocking is another item with a surprising market value. On sites like Panty Deal, Sophia Grey, or Sniffer, individuals sell worn hosiery, tights, or stockings, often catering to buyers with very specific preferences. Listings may include photos of the stockings being worn, details about their use, and assurances about hygiene or authenticity. A single pair of worn stockings can sell for $20 to $100 or more, particularly if they come from a seller who cultivates a particular persona or brand. Some sellers go on to build dedicated followings, earning hundreds or even thousands per month simply by selling hosiery they were going to discard anyway. Animal byproducts enter the list with the surprisingly lucrative world of horsehair. Horsehair is prized for its strength and unique texture, used in high-end violin bows, jewelry, and even as stuffing in traditional upholstery. Platforms like Etsy or eBay feature listings for raw horsehair, meticulously cleaned and assembled for crafters, luthiers, or hobbyists. Sellers typically collect from their own animals or network with stables, offering tail or mane hair in bundles, ranging from $20 for small quantities to over $300 for rare colors or bulk amounts. And custom horsehair jewelry, containing hair from a beloved animal, is another sensitive and profitable niche, with bespoke pieces selling for several $100s. That leads us into more weird terrain with items like used bath water. Fame has its perks, and a few high-profile internet personalities have cashed in by selling jars of water they've bathed in. On fan-focused retail platforms like OnlyFans or their own custom sites, sellers have moved hundreds of jars at prices from $20 to $50, sometimes even more, turning a personal routine into a quirky, profitable business. The novelty, authenticity, and sometimes the personality of the seller seem to drive these sales. Another oddball entry is belly button lint, Yeah, guys, that's the accumulation of fibers and dead skin cells that collect in the navel. Believe it or not, there are curious collectors out there, and on sites like eBay, you'll occasionally find listings for this fluffy oddity. While most jars of lint sell for a few dollars, famous examples, including a man who collected his own for years, have sold for hundreds, usually as a kind of art piece or conversation starter. The pet rock phenomenon proves that anything can find a buyer. The original craze in the 1970s brought millions in revenue, and now, thanks to platforms like Etsy and eBay, anyone can sell painted or adoptable rocks, complete with stories, packaging, and accessories. Some creative sellers fetch $10 to $100 per rock, depending on intricacy or backstory. And finally, let's not forget taxidermy beetles and bugs. Insect collectors and artists flock to platforms like Etsy and eBay to buy and sell meticulously preserved beetles, butterflies, and other impressive insects. Specimens from exotic locations or with rare coloration may bring in $10 to $300 apiece, sometimes even more for complete display-ready collections. In a world where gig economies reign supreme and the line between commodity and curiosity is endlessly blurred, the internet has thrown open doors for people to monetize almost anything. Whether you're trimming your hair, discarding old stockings, or simply cleaning up after your pets, there just may be value you haven't yet imagined. The next time you find yourself with an odd object and know where to put it, think twice. That quirky, unconventional item might just be someone's treasure and a surprisingly profitable sideline for you. I'm Andre, thanks for watching, and join us again for more money-making tips and ways to make money online. Stay blessed, guys.